Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and if you are watching this live, I know you've been waiting for like 22 minutes. Unfortunately, Derrick is having technical difficulties, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to have him. I hope we do. So if you hear some Skype ringing or some typing, that's because we're going to try to get Derrick Broze on this very, very important issue. And what is this issue? Well, obviously, the public getting access to what? The Palm Beach Online files. Let's put it in the chat right now for you. And if you saw earlier today, I premiered, what I did is I strung together all of the walkthrough video, okay? And I know some of this has been in the press before. I've never seen the full thing. And it's almost an hour long, popped it up through that. And so now, if you'd like to go check that out, you can see the whole thing right there, 53 minutes of it, probably in the best audio and video quality available, and you can share that. So, on top of that, okay, I've been going through some of the PDF files. There are 24 PDF files on the state files on the redactions. Thank you, Flickoff, so much for that super chat, my man. And a lot of this stuff has to do with case files on Haley Robson and others. We are seeing phone records, some of which are blacked out. Some of the things that are being blacked out, if you saw me go over some of the documents yesterday, such as Sage, sleuths have already sent me that yes, it must have been Sage, etc. So who are they protecting? Are they trying to protect victims, etc., etc.? Let's just go to some of those very, very interesting files. So, for instance, right here we have the message books, okay? And remember, there's 24 of these. Oh, let's X that right out. I want to keep this on 100. Let's go to 125, actually. Oh, no. Sorry, folks. We do it live. Thumbs this video up. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. So, yeah, if you look through this, some things are still protected, okay? For sure. I mean, a lot of these people are juveniles, and it is apparent that some of the things that are in here are the fact that, you know, they were trying to be smeared after the fact, okay? However, I do want to point out, you see there was Robson's name right there. And Robson was basically this 18-year-old girl that was a main procurer for Epstein to get teenage girls younger than her to have sex with, if you read this, Epstein and Nadia Martinkova. And it's inside this documentation also. You find that Epstein said that he bought Martinkova from her family in Yugoslavia. Martinkova, in a lot of these cases, is alleged to be 19 years old at the time. I believe that the walkthrough at the house, I'm not 100%, but I'm sure it's out there, would be between 2005 and 2009. I really wish we were going to get Derrick, because Derrick has done so much great work regarding Epstein. In fact, let's give a shout out to Derrick to follow him at DBroze, DBroze Live Free. And, of course, theconsciousresistance.com. And you can subscribe to his channel here, Conscious Resistance, as well. He's really been in the game for quite some time and was the person to get an interview with Bradley Edwards in which he asked about the relationship that Epstein had with Trump. And it was there that Bradley Edwards basically said Trump was one of the few people that was cooperative towards him. But now let's fast forward, and it looks like the impeachment hearings are going to end. That's what's trending everywhere, right? We still couldn't say Erica Caramello Barr's real name. And Dershowitz, who was not only Epstein's attorney, but who was accused of being part of the sexual assault party, is Trump's lawyer. We're truly in bizarro world. We truly are. And to make matters worse, if you see the headline on here, ZeroHedge has been banned from Twitter, or their account suspended. I wouldn't say fully banned because I do not know that. But it looks like They're off Twitter. I don't know why. I know they were reporting a lot on the Wuhan flu virus. Other breaking news on that is that now we are going to have a national health emergency in this country. There will be limited quarantining of people coming from China and especially Wuhan. In Wuhan, if you're in Wuhan, it's 14 days quarantine mandatory, and then the other one's supervised self-quarantine, whatever that means if you came from mainland China. The times are weird. They're weird. There's hardly enough time to get into this documentation. But what I will say is, although we definitely have thousands of pages and hours of audio, and especially the interviews here, I've got to get these interviews, man. That's the next thing. I got to keep going through this and downloading them and going through them. I think I'll probably end up taking the interviews, and maybe because they're in part 1 and part 2, depending, maybe I'll string those together and also put that up as an archive on my page. But they don't have a really great download speed. Steve Early, sorry to derail, but why would the FBI make it public that Prince Andrew is not cooperating? I thought corruption would not even bother. No, because I think that Jeffrey Berman, the prosecutor in this case in New York and who is working with good people in the FBI, is fucking pissed. He's pissed. I think that, again, there was good people. They didn't bring Jeffrey Epstein in to kill him. All right? Eventually enough good people stand up. It just sucks when the Leviathan comes in and murders a guy in plain sight after the first suicide attempt. Right? And then the head of the Department of Justice, your Attorney General, Mr. Deep State himself, Bill Barr, says, I know it looks bad. But he killed himself. Do you hear me? He killed himself. Let's see. Okay, man, I've restarted twice now. Desktop. My other option is to run downstairs and bring my... It's okay, Derrick. It's okay, brother. We'll have you soon. Just get at me. So it looks like no Derrick Broze. In fact, right now I'm going to change the title of Without Derrick Broze. Because that's what we do here. We think we're funny. I think I'm funny sometimes. You can't help it. You got to laugh when you're dealing with such insanity. Right? So... guys, once again, let's take a look at some of these documents. Let's open a couple more. Let's zippity-doo-dah this. We'll do it live. That's how we do it. So let's do that one. Oh, that one looks pretty nice and redacted, huh? Oh, there's some redaction over here. And, of course, there's the Sarah Kellen file. Now, Sarah Kellen right there. What do I want 100%. Why don't we go to 100%? There it is. Sarah Kellen right there. But where was this one? Had an interesting look. Oh, we're going to have to do this every time now? Come on. All right, let's see. Ghislaine Maxwell. Interesting. Something Snyder. More Ghislaine Maxwell. Interesting. What number is this? I can't even see which one this is. Come on. Let's see. A lot of these have been released previously. Tatum, Epstein. See, it's going to take forever to go through these, but it is nice that each person, Maxwell, Kellen, Robson, they all have their own folder. Okay? So, obviously, with 193 pages in this file alone, right, I'm going to need people's help. You can check it out. I mean, he said that he got a call. She was a person available for 4. Get her over. Interesting. That's the Tatum one. But again, it's going to take a while to pour over this. So here's another girl who has her name redacted, available for Tuesday, etc. Oh, so boys and girls, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Remember, check out Derrick Broze, but also go check me out at the rockfin.com / Jason Burmis. I'm doing 5 exclusive videos there a week with stuff that I probably can't get away with here on YouTube 3 to 7 times a day on the channel with things that actually matter. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my documentary films, Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, New World Order, Defiant, and Shade the Motion Picture free right here. And guys, last day on the GoFundMe till we start next month. Could we at least hit 2020 like the year? Can we? Can we do it? $1? Could somebody, $1? 5, 10, 15 means the world to me. But if we can just get to 2020, I would love you. Thank you so much for those that are supporting me, and I will see you all on the flip side.